Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing paid review 20 SE79, and this here is a 3-piece combo hunger buster. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my JJ LeCoultre Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. I'm wearing this. It's the 1st of December in Australia. Let's jump in here. This is a paid review request. Cam from Washington, D.C. Hi Paul, please refer to me as Cam for purposes of the review. I discovered your channel about a year ago and have been watching religiously ever since. Thank you for the wisdom and entertainment. I would very much like for you to keep entertaining us full time on YouTube, so I decided to offer my modest collection and I request a paid review of my 3-piece collection. I've sent you 100 Aussie. By way of introduction, I'm 43 years old and live in Washington, D.C. I grew up in Western Europe in a blue-collar family of immigrants where no one had ever graduated high school and no one would wear anything but cheap quartz watches. After I became a lawyer, I learned English and eventually moved to the US 10 years ago. Although I have liked watches for as long as I can remember, it was inconceivable for me to buy anything other than a Seiko for the longest time. Until 5 years ago, the nicest thing I owned was a skeletonized swatch. Irony that a girlfriend had given me. Once I began making real money, I started to lust over Swiss watches. I bought a Tissot Squilette for about $1,000 from German shop, then a cool 1992 Longines Cristobal commemorating the 500th anniversary of Columbus's discovery of America, which I got for a measly $500 on eBay, and it's now valued at $2,500 on Chrono24. I don't wear these pieces anymore, even though you would probably call them shiders. That's correct, I definitely would call them shiders. These two are keepers. A year and a half ago, I decided to get serious and stop wasting money, so I started searching for information online, discovered some of your competitors, including the Rodent, and finally you, after which I immediately unsubscribed from the Rodents channel. Okay, sparing you the shiders, my humble collection is as follows. My first piece is a Omega Globemaster with the white silver dial. I picked this piece up last year with box of papers in an unworn state. It even had stickers on it for $3,500. Or less than half retail. I find the dial interesting and the coaxial movement is a plus. I see this piece as a versatile, relaxed dress watch, perfect for business travels, thanks to the independent hour hand. For my second piece, I wanted a steel sports that I could wear daily in almost any situation. You would have probably advised me to go Rolex, but I have no desire to kiss the AD's bottom and decided to go straight for my grail instead. A Vacheron Constantine Overseas 3rd generation with black dial. I picked this piece up earlier this year from an AD I had met on a Vacheron pre-COVID, on a vacation pre-COVID for $15,000. He bought it. So pre-COVID, 25% discount. Given that most ADs offer no discount at all on VC, I'm pretty happy about the deal. Chrono24 now values it at $21,000. This is my daily wear and I couldn't be happier with this piece. And because all roads lead to Patek, as you say, my last piece is the Patek 5227J. I was planning on being disciplined and wait a year or two before pulling the trigger, but I found myself checking for deals on a yellow gold 5227 all the time. The cheapest I would find was always north of 25,000, but recently I submitted an offer to a dealer for 20,000, which was 6,000 below asking price, and to my surprise the offer was accepted. So I ended up acquiring this piece sooner than expected. The watch came without box or papers and only had the Patek extract from the archives, which is all fine by me. It's a truly magnificent piece which I intend to wear only on special occasions and ultimately pass down to my son. As you can see, I got a bad case of watch fever and built up this collection pretty quickly. I feel content with it and don't have the urge to get anything else at this point. I will heed the Pontiff's advice and go slow for now. In the future, I see possibly a white gold Breguet Heritage, no date for formal events, and way down the line a rose gold day date with chocolate dial, perhaps for my 50th. I would be very curious to hear your thoughts about my collection and any recommendations you may have. I don't care much for complications, except perhaps for the world time complication, as I work with people in different time zones all the time and travel a lot. That is, under normal circumstances. I have no interest in GMTs, no interest in luxury divers either. Thanks again for the welcome daily distraction from COVID. Best regards. So there we go. What an amazing guy. What a cool collection. So what do I think? And I got to tell you, he sent me a really beautiful picture. And I've looked at this photo. I've just got it on the teleprompter next to me here. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. I look at this photo and go, wow, wow, wow. And what makes me really happy is no Rolex. No Rolex. That's right. I'm sick of Rolex. You know that? I'm really sick of that brand there. You know, Rolex, 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 Rolex. What do I think? What a beautiful collection. What a really, really nice collection. I gotta say, this is super, super duper. Let's start with the Globemaster, the Omega Globemaster. Man, I remember they came out, they were really, you know, that's kind of, they never really sold brilliantly. They were kind of Omega's answer to the Datejust, and they've kind of floundered, but I love them. I love that dial, the steep, would you say pie pan sort of dial there. It's kind of cool, very cool. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful watch. You know, it's lovely. I like the Globemaster. I really do. I really do like it. I love the strap, man. What is that strap? Is it an original Omega strap? I think it looks absolutely superb. That's the old. It's just so discreet but classy. You know, I gotta hand it to you. That is a very classy watch. The Globemaster. I love it. I love it. I really do love it. It's just something about it. It just pops, you know. Now, so Globemaster, yeah, I like it. It's a bit of a sleeper, I don't think you're going to make a lot of money on the Globemaster. I don't think they're going to be super, super hot. They kind of floundered a bit, but they're not terrible. They're not an ugly watch. They're actually, I really like it. So there you go. I like it, and I also like the Aquaterra Omega. But the Globemaster is beautiful, 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 beautiful. You got it at a good price. What more can you say than that? Then we've got the Vacheron Constantin, and you've got the black dial. I got to tell you, I love it. Black dial, blue dial, or white dial. I love them. I think it's a gorgeous watch. The Vacheron, you know, the three-handers seem to be the way to go. Talking to a friend of a friend of a friend who, he had the previous generation chronograph overseas, and they kind of sink a lot, but the three-handers are actually the ones to get. So, what do I think of it? I think it's absolutely freaking gorgeous. It's a Vacheron, and I think it's just a gorgeous watch. I love the black dial, especially in your collection there. I think the black dial is just so refreshing, and it's very beautiful. It's beautiful, okay? I can't criticize it at all. I think the Vacheron is super classy. What a gorgeous watch to have there. I think it's really nice. I love it. I do love the Vacheron. High-end horology. It's just amazing. It's a beautiful piece. It is beautiful. I just look at this photo, man. I just love it. I love it. I love it. So, look, you got it at a good price. That's good. I think the Vacheron overseas itself, I like it. I'm really starting to. I was a bit soft on them, but I gotta say, it's a beautiful steel watch to have. And then finally, we got a 5227. 5227. And what is this 5227? Well, look, the 5227 is a modern Calatrava at its best. Paul Brittany has one. I'm going to put a link to Paul. Paul Brittany is one of the coolest. I'll put a link here. Just click on the little question. I'm not sure that corner or that corner. Little question mark. Click on it. I'll put a link to the. It was a GQ article on Paul Brittany. He's the guy. He was in Margin Call. Really cool guy. He's got a 5227, and I got to tell you, that's the 5227. Well, the 5227 is sort of the next model after the Calatrava lineup. 5107, that's the original Patek Calatrava I had. Then it became the 5127, and then that became the 5227. So I gotta say, the 5227 has the hinged back, which is super beautifully done. It's an officer's watch. It's a nice size. I love the 5227. You know, I've got a 5127, and I've also got the. If I didn't have the 5127, I'd love. You know, I've got a 6006, and that's a funky as Calatrava. The 6006 and the 5227. They're both funky as sin. Both funky as sin. What do I prefer? They're both amazing, man. They're just gorgeous. They're very, very gorgeous. Patek Philippe is gorgeous brand. I love Patek Philippe. Patek is just, it's a great brand. So, in all honesty, that three-piece combo deal, what a collection. I really do like it. I really do like it. I got to tell you, now, what watch would I get next? Okay, so I love these three you've got. Now, I want to be totally honest with you because I love you, okay? I want to be totally honest with you. And don't get upset. I'm going to say this to you. Don't get upset. I think you need a Rolex. You do need a Rolex. The fact that you've got the Globemaster, that's a great watch. I think if you had a Rolex in there, you were done. What Rolex would I get? Very, very good question. So you've said to me there, you have no interest in GMTs. Fair enough. No interest in divers. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think for you, you love date. I can see you love the date. I would probably say a date just would be perfect. What model? What model? What model? I'd probably go for a steel date just. Either a smooth steel bezel or fluted white gold. What color dial? You could go for blue, you could go for white, silver, anything. Doesn't really matter. But that's, I reckon, if you added a date just there, would I go 36 mil? Would I go 41? I'd go date just 41. I would, because you've got all modern pieces. They're all modern. I reckon that is it. That is absolutely gorgeous. And I'd go Datejust. See, you've got two watches on the leather straps. You've got the Omega and the Patek. The VC is on a bracelet, so the Rolex would be perfect on a bracelet. I think you're done. I honestly, I'd probably get the Datejust before the Breguet. The Breguet Heritage is gorgeous, but I think a Rolex. You got to have a Rolex. Okay, I'm sorry. I went there myself. I went there. I thought, oh, I don't need a Rolex. You know, I had 6 identical Patek, 6 Pateks, and my Reverso. My sports watch was my Reverso, and I gotta be honest with you. I thought, I don't need a Rolex. I don't need Rolex. No. But I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I would add a Rolex. Now, you've got an amazing collection. Don't get me wrong at all there. I love it. It's beautiful. I really like it. And I love the way, I don't like divers, don't want GMTs. No, you've got some really, really nice pieces. Really, really nice. Get a Rolex and that's it. Be done. And I know the Rolex is cliche. I know, but I think it'd be beautiful to have a Rolex in here. You'd have Rolex, an Omega, a Vacheron, and a Patek Philippe. What more could you want? So I would add the Rolex. I would. Yes. Done. That's it. So I really do like the. I'm just looking at this photo, man. I could look at this photo for hours. Just those 3 pieces. It's bigger than the sum of the individual watches, so it just pops. So well done. Okay guys, that's my paid review for my good friend Cam. So Cam, thank you for that. Guys, I cannot survive on Google Ads. I cannot survive super chats. I need paid reviews to keep me full-time on the YouTube. Without these paid reviews, I would sink. I really do need them. They mean a lot to me. Can you please get a paid review? Please get a paid review done. $50 US. I'll review your collection. You can share the link with friends. You can ask me some questions. And you can have a good laugh. It'll be the ultimate Christmas gift. Get a paid review. I'm your pontiff. I'm very pleased to be making these content. Please get a paid review. Please. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Hi, guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.